Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June, card-wise, we're reading for June 19th, 20th, and 21st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my Sagittariuses. Hi, my Sagittarius. Hope it's been a great week for you. Anyway, you know, I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I try to pull just one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy, but remember, general reading, it may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Now, lots and lots of energy starting from the 18th and all through the weekend. I've talked about it on Sagittarius in Cancer season, so take a look at that. Let me go and pick up this card that flew out, and three cards now are face down. The third one is reversed, strong energy. That's how I read it, so pay attention. I am an intuitive channeler, and what that means is I open myself up to my higher power. Whatever comes through for whoever needs to hear it. So let's see what we have for the weekend for my Sagittariuses. First card up, the Nine of Air. Okay. My Sagittarius is all the energy that's been going on around in the world, in your, in your immediate world has been really, really pressing on you. And you have been pushing so much of it away. You have been, or you've actually too been filtering out the good. Remember, keep your words and your thoughts, positive. So you've been doing the filtering, but sometimes there's just this time where you just have to kind of sit back a little bit and just kind of mourn a little bit, okay? I'm not saying that anything has majorly, but it's just sometimes you have to, let things process through, and then you need to move them forward, okay? You need to just let them process and then move them forward. So Nine of Air is like you kind of taking it through a, I don't know, I've never really used a cheesecloth, but it's like taking it, if you made cheese, I've never done that, but I'm getting this really big, picture, and you put it all in this cloth, and then you take it and you squeeze out all the excess stuff. Sometimes you just have to let that happen, okay? Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you have to move it through. But my Sagittarius, you are one of the bright stars, and, and sometimes you've got to burn that negative away, but sometimes you have to let it come close to you so it can be burned away, okay? But I'm really feeling this cheese, you're wrapping it with the cloth and you're just squeezing out the excess. Anyway, air energy is Gemini. We've had a really, pushing boundaries Gemini season. We're going into Cancer season. This is also Libra. It's also Aquarius. Okay, so it's thought processes, it's hearing news, and sometimes we have to turn that TV off and just not watch the news. Okay, but for you, my Sagittarius, I really feel, I keep seeing that cheesecloth making cheese. I'm sure there's a video on YouTube on how to make cheese with a cheesecloth, and you can see what I'm doing or what's playing in my head, okay? But it's like you're squeezing that out, you're getting all the toxic stuff out, you're getting all the stuff you don't need out, and and then what's left, I guess, is cheese. Anyway, this is expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. And like I said, sometimes you have to let it come through in order for it to process out. Okay, next card up is the King of Earth. Okay, so whatever this is that you've been worried about, if it has been about your work, your job, your career, don't worry about that so much. Okay, let that go. Let it go. If you can, reach out to your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is, because the work situation is going to be good, is going to be better. If you've been out of work, expect to hear something from your work, okay? So, so open up. Now, we have that new moon on the 21st. It's the requesting moon. Get out there and do your request, okay? But Earth energy is our Virgo, It's our Capricorn Taurus. It's all about solid energy, someone you can touch, but it's money energy. Money energy that, comes from a job or some sort of a career opportunity, maybe your own business too. But the King of Earth is all about professionalism. And, so I really feel like the King of Earth connects really with the, with your work scenario or with your opportunity to make money. And this is you being very being very attracted to you. Okay. So generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. So you could be hearing news. Now, the other thing could be that, because we've been in such, there's been such bumpy energy, maybe you're hearing this good news, but you're just not expecting it to pan out. Maybe you're coming to the point where you're not expecting good news anymore, and then the good news comes. Remember, put it out there and, put out the positive, put out, words, thoughts. Energy does attract energy. Like attracts light. And light attracts light. Here we go. Last card, this one's reversed. Here we go. The Knight of Fire. Fire is your energy. It's also Aries and Leo energy. The Knight is focused, directional. This Knight, and you can see, this Knight is riding boldly. This Knight is riding boldly. And, generally it's a he, but he or she is, controlling the direction, controlling the, the horse, and riding boldly. Now, fire energy is passionate, burning, determined, and it's going. So, so you could start off the weekend feeling just kind of, feeling kind of in the dumps and end up the weekend like victorious, okay? Very, very like, okay, I've got this, because this is your energy. Now, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Ride boldly. Ride boldly. Boldly. Okay, now let's go on. So you see how, the energies they can shift, especially because, Friday the 19th, we're still in that Gemini. Here we come into, we come into Cancer, and then we come into that new moon. So there's a lot of, there's a lot of things that can change. This energy is just going to be, there's going to be some more changes. But again, too, like I said, go and take a look. If I didn't say it, go and take a look at Sagittarius in Cancer season. It'll talk a lot about the weekend energy. Anyway, one card face down, not reversed. Here we go. Last card is the Seven of Michael. Now, Michael is, again, that air energy, okay? That, that Gemini, Libra, that thought process is hearing news. And again, what the weekend or the week may have ended on kind of a down note. News will be coming. News should be coming. You should be hearing that news. And there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So something, there is something available to you, and you're going to have to make some decisions about that. Now, that's not always easy, but, the King of Earth keeps pulling out at me, and this is the Midas touch. This is, a successful time. Accept opportunities, so a better action available. Review all your details. So things look like they will, maybe they'll start off a little bit on the rocky side for you the weekend, but they end up in a much better place, So, okay. I like that for my Sagittarius, because we have our ups, our downs, but, much better place. Anyway, my Sagittarius is, I hope you've been subscribing, sharing, liking, all the good stuff. As always, my Sagittarius, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.